I think the fascinating thing is the snowflakes go up. I think that's really the thing. We're simple creatures, and that's really all it takes to keep our attention on something. What's up, everybody? Hello, and welcome to Monday night. It is the wrap-up. My name is Billy Floyd. I'm a kitchen killer out of Orlando, Florida. That's right. I'm a crashing guy, a touring acoustic solo, crashing kitchens around the country. I do it every Friday and do it for free. This past Friday, we were in Georgia, which was awesome, but we'll get there. Lots to talk about. Great wrap-up last Monday. Thank you guys for joining me. That was a lot of fun, man. What's up, Matt McIver? Good to see you, sir. Good to see you, sir. Hey, Matthew Pfeiffer. Oh, the Matts are in the lead. Who's joining next? Matthew Pfeiffer, Matt McIver, right out of the gate. So the reason that we have this camera up and running and you can see the second chair here is because we have two guests stepping in tonight. We're going to chat a little bit about this past week, and we're going to chat a little bit about this upcoming week. So stick around because we have two fantastic people that are going to be joining us shortly, and I'm excited to get there. So let's burn through these couple of days. Last Monday, we had a great wrap-up. Thank you so much for joining us. It was a lot of fun. We got to go through our last week and everything that happened. We had such a good week the previous Friday, really great Wednesday, solid Monday wrap-up, and this last week was no different. So a nice wrap-up on Monday, Tuesday, nice and show. Wednesday was a Patreon show, which was super cool. We did a little Total Request Live this past Wednesday. So we had some really good viewers in there. And on Monday shows, I don't really get to play a lot of music. I just play the song that I'm about to play here in a couple minutes. And then, Tuesdays are a chill day. I play a little music every now and then here and there. But we were playing a lot of music on Wednesdays, a lot of music on Fridays. And the interim concept has shifted out a little bit. So last Wednesday, I got to play a ton of music. And thank you guys for all the requests. There were enough of them, not only to fill up the hour, but I could have continued going. So thank you guys so much for the support, man. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. We got patio furniture in the house tonight. A lot of week to talk about. That's right. That is very, very true. What's up, Michelle Hess in the house? Good to see you. Good to see you. And it's been a good week. It was a great weekend. So again, a huge thank you on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of last week. Had a great time. And I was planning for this past Friday's show. Had been planning for it, ideas, menu items, just a lot of creative motions, things that we were going to do with this past Friday, and we will talk about that shortly. So I wanted to thank you guys very much for joining us for the wrap-up. I'm going to bring on a guest in just a second. We're going to talk about the past couple days, and then we have another guest coming to talk about this Friday. This Friday show is going to be absolutely incredible. I'm really looking forward to it. I just found out we're doing a fusion. We're going to have a fusion menu this Friday, which just makes me feel fancy. I've made it to fusion levels, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. That's how you know you've made it. If you make it to fusion levels, then you're there. You know what I mean? So super, super stoked. Great to see everybody in the feed tonight. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. I hope you enjoyed last Friday's show. We did a little flashback Friday with Chef Michael O'Brien, who crashed our kitchen many moons ago and created an incredible menu. So I was really happy to be able to do that this past Friday. This coming Friday is going to be right back here in this very kitchen. We have a guest chef and a sous chef that will be joining us, creating a mutual menu of fusion and delicioso. So with that said, we made it all the way to last Thursday. Last Thursday was a pretty busy day, and I had a partner in crime, a cohort, if you will, join me on the Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, which was really great, and then on Sunday. So, hey, man, I'm going back and forth, Matthew Pfeiffer. It's crazy. It's crazy. I've been training myself. Here. Now I get to look here again. It's just weird, man. It's weird. I'm going back and forth. You're there, and you're there, and then you're there, and then you're over here, and then you're right here. Yeah, you're right here. And then you're not there anymore. And then you're over here. And now you're back over here. What's up, everybody? Good to see you guys. So yeah, man, we're moving. We're bippity booping. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. So without further ado, no more ados. Let's bring up the great and the amazing Jess B. Let's see if Jess B is in the house. We need an applause button. Fantastic. Keep going. I'm out of breath. I have a YouTube link around here somewhere. Stand by. Talking to your microphone. Let's see what we got. What's up? What's up, Bill Keevan?
Normal volume. I learned how.
Get closer.
Okay, I'm still learning how.
So imagine that somebody is paying you $9.99 per minute to talk to them.
Okay.
And they want you to talk to them about like their scratches, just being professional, like those TPS reports. And they're like, oof, TPS reports, so good.
Okay, I'll bill you later.
Yeah. Well, not me. We're going to bill Patricio, Bill Keevan, Matt Pfeiffer. You guys are all paying $9.99 a minute to hear Just Be talk.
Hey guys.
Is that cool?
Any word requests?
We're going to type up your most difficult words and Jess will pronounce them for you.
What's the word from Bad Words?
Oh, man, I don't even want to get it. Philolamahamaloquatia. I have no idea. I don't know.
It'll come to me later.
See Bad Words. Jason Bateman, fantastic movie. So funny. Lugubrious. That's a pretty good one.
Lugubrious.
Oh, my bad. I said it. Sorry.
That's okay. I needed a walk
Hold
through.
on. Try it again.
Lugubrious.
What's up, guys? So, yeah, man. So this past Monday through Wednesday was a normal day, normal week. You know, just a little bit of... Stand by. Jess, you're up again.
Filletly.
I wonder if the A is a strong A. Filletly? Filletly.
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 I think that when I'm the one who's receiving $9.99 per minute, the word is pronounced however I say it is pronounced.
Matt McIver has one as well. We're going to put these up. Ladies and gentlemen, type in your words and Jess B is going to say them.
Yeah, that's the new concept.
There we go.
Gabardine. I know that's incorrect.
Philatly.
I feel like I'm going to say a word out loud and it's phonetically going to mean something different.
Philatly. Easy, Matthew
See,
Pfeiffer.
Matt Pfeiffer gets
That's
it.
where
That's
we
what I
were
was
all-
thinking.
That's what everybody was
worried
thinking.
I'm
You
gullible. I'm going to
heathens.
be tricked into something.
Well, if anybody's going to do tricking, it'll be Bill Keevan.
It will be. Tricky Bill.
It will be. To be tricky, you got to be smart. To be sneaky, you got to be brilliant.
He's the real Killer Bill.
He's the real, right?
You know
He's the
what I'm
real
saying?
Killer Bill. That's right. I'm a lover. I'm not a fighter. Bill Keevan, that's the Killer Keevan right there.
Killer Keeves.
That's right. Killer Keeves. It's KitchenKillaz and the Killer Keevan. Oh, man. Who knows what's going on? So, yeah, this past week we did a little bit of traveling, which was a lot of fun. Last Thursday was a busy one.
Oh, yeah.
So we were really fortunate this past week. I actually got to meet some new people. It wasn't normally it's you guys. It's like my crew. You know, it's like you were like, whoa, what are we gonna do? We're gonna take over the Rainbow River this week. There's 21 of us. Like, okay, what are we gonna do next? We're gonna take over our little village, our town here. We're gonna take it all over. So, but this time it was your crew.
Oh, yeah.
And in some of these connections for your crew go back way long time. 14 years, 15 years.
20 years, actually. I've known Stephanie
years. Tracy Perry,
ninth
Aunt
grade.
Karen. Oh, Aunt Carolyn's here.
Aunt Carolyn.
Aunt Carolyn, I miss you. I can't wait to see you again. I can't wait for us to share a glass of Chardonnay or maybe a Pinot.
Chablis.
Maybe a Chablis. If you like Moscato, we can crush a bottle of Moscato. Great to see you, Auntie Carolyn. Tracy Perry in the house as well. Good to see you guys. So yeah, this past weekend, great crew. Your crew.
Yes.
You and Stephanie go way back.
Oh, yeah. I know everyone there.
She's been with
her.
Ben for how long?
10 years.
So you know Ben for 10 years.
I've actually only known Ben for 4.5 years.
How did you miss 5.5 years of Ben with you and Stephanie?
I was in New York and then I was in Michigan and she and I kind of fell out of touch for just a little bit and we reconnected when they got engaged, actually. She asked me to be part of the wedding, and she hasn't been able to get rid of me since. I now go to Chattanooga anytime I have free time.
You're like, hey, I'm going to Chattanooga.
Yeah.
I'm getting out of work early. It's 3 o'clock. I'm going to Chattanooga.
Yeah. I'm like, I have a week off. Bye.
You mean the city?
Chattanooga?
Yeah. I'll be right back.
No, so, most of the people there I've met, literally everyone there I've met through her. Courtney, I met at her bachelorette party.
For sure. Ben,
sure. I met at the, prior to the bachelorette party.
Yeah.
He's such a good guy, such a good, funny person.
Yeah, he seems like, and Ben was just very chill.
Yeah.
Very, very chill. So this past weekend, we were fortunate. We got to go to Mineral Bluff, Georgia, and a bunch of us, about 8 of us.
Yeah, there was
come
8
and go.
plus.
A couple of visitors coming in and going, and other people coming in and going. Like,
yeah, actually, all told maybe 12.
Yeah, with I think with Chris and
Eric.
I think we topped the double digits. But and you've known most of these people for a long time. Mm-hmm. So we got to fly out to Atlanta on Thursday morning.
Hotlanta.
We got to go to Hotlanta on Thursday morning. Then we rented a vehicle, which you had never done before. This is first experience for you.
Yeah, I was really taking the lead on the planning thing because at first I was like, Stephanie and her friends often they go golfing quite frequently because Ben owns a business which is a golf simulator bar. So they have
Albatross.
5 bays. It's called Albatross. Look it up. It's fantastic.
Talk about it.
And so Mineral Bluff is about an hour and a half from where they live in Chattanooga. And our best friend, Ashley, her mom owns a cabin there. And they just decided to rent it out. And I was like, oh, cool, I'll come. And originally I was going to go alone and I was just going to drive up. And then Billy said he wanted to come with. And I was like, all right, let's do it.
I didn't even know what was going on. I think you were like, hey, my friend's got a really cool cabin in Georgia. Do you want to go? And I was like, Yeah, let's do that. It was actually months ago.
Months ago.
It was months ago, and you were like, it's in September. And in my mind, I'm thinking September's like 3 years away. You know, it's like June. I'm like, September, I don't have to worry about any of that. And it was like a week and a half before we went. We were like, hey, you ready to go? And I'm like, cool, where are we going?
He was like, I need to look and see if I have the time off work.
Did I get that
What?
PTO proof? I don't know.
And then I
Let me
sent
find
him
out.
the check-in for the flight info, and he was like, wait, when is this? And
Wait
I
a
was
minute,
like,
that's next week.
This is literally happening.
Okay. Okay. We'll get there.
So it was cool. Late night packing on Wednesday.
We rented from Hertz, which was very nice. We flew into Atlanta. We got to Hertz. I don't know if you guys have ever rented a car. Let me tell you how our experience was. We got there. They said, okay, great. You're in this row. Just pick a car. The keys are inside. Mm-hmm. We were like, wait, that's it? They're like, yeah, just pick any midsize SUV. The keys are in the console. So you just open the door. There's the keys. You start the car and you drive away.
Yeah.
When you come back, you pull in. They come on. They scan it. They take the mileage. Any notes? No, you're good to go. You don't have to park the car and go anywhere. You just get out of the car right there. And you're done. It was the easiest thing ever. It was so simple. I've rented cars before. It's never that easy.
I had so much anticipatory anxiety about this car rental because
Yeah.
I didn't know what to expect.
Never
and
that
I didn't
easy.
know if he was going to be able to. They let him drive too.
I'm glad they made it. They didn't care.
Oh my God, they're gonna let me drive in Atlanta.
Nobody that I met at all in Atlanta was uptight about anything.
No.
They were just so chill. They're like, yeah, it's cool. Yeah, it's cool. No, it's cool. No problem. It's cool. I'm like, man, people in Orlando are so uptight.
Yeah.
Everybody's here is like, what? It's like
they're literally like, just get out of this airport. We do not care.
Whoa. This says William rented it, and she just called you Billy. That's different. You can't drive this car. And in Atlanta, they're like, what? Your first name has a B in it? They're like, that's fine.
You have a driver's license?
Here you go.
Perfect.
You have a driver's license? Can you count to 10 for me?
Perfect.
Fantastic. Hey, let's rock and roll.
Great.
They set the bar low, but I like it. It's very chill.
Yeah.
It's very chill.
Very chill.
So we got there. Everything was great. Flew in Spirit. Spirit was awesome. We met Joshua and Carl.
Yeah.
Carl was what university?
He was a professor at Brown University.
He was a professor and a senior administrator at Brown University.
And his retirement dream is to be a flight attendant for
Carl,
the fantastic
Carl
upscale airline called Spirit.
Yeah, Carl looked like he had a couple of years on him. He looked to be in his maybe mid-60s, like 60-ish. And I was like, I wonder what his story is. So I asked him. He was very nice. I said, how long have you been doing this, Carl? He says, I've been doing this for 8 years. I said, awesome. What did you do before this? He said, I'm a retired professor and a senior administrator from Brown University. And I went, oh. I didn't know what to expect, but I was like, okay, cool, awesome. This just puts you in a whole different echelon. You were like, yo, I'm done. I want to fly in planes. That's what I want to do. So I'm going to do it. What up, Kyle Nunez? So we met Carl. We met Joshua. Joshua's going through it.
It's like my favorite part about this reminds me is I didn't know what to expect traveling with you. Yeah. And I loved that every time I couldn't see, like you were just always talking to somebody. I have TSA pre-check. He does not. This is where we part ways. It's okay. We talked about it beforehand, but I'm in the line for TSA and I'm like, oh, I'm trying to see where he is. And he's over there across, like talking to TSA, like the guy's laughing and they're
we were having a great time. It was fun.
Just every time. And then you're talking to the guy at the kiosk. You talk to the guy on the train.
Yeah.
Talk to
the guy
all
on
the
the train was really cool.
4 flight attendants.
The guy in the train we saw at the restaurant.
You hit him with your guitar.
I almost hit him with my guitar. He actually stopped it. He stopped it. It was on the, was that the plane train or
That was the monorail still.
That was the monorail. That was in Orlando.
So we took an Uber to the airport.
Yeah.
To the monorail.
Yeah.
To the plane.
Yep.
To the plane train.
Yep.
To the
SkyTrain.
Yep. To the rental car.
That's right.
To the cabin.
That's right. A lot of stops, a lot of bits and boops.
It was a journey.
It was a great journey.
We had a lot of fun and we had a lot of coffee.
Got to go to Mineral Bluff. Got to check it out. We're going to show the website in just a second. Actually, I'm going to do it right now. Some of us had a panic attack. Did not include me. We're not going to name names. But we got there. It was great. The flight was great.
Me.
The flight was really smooth. The pickup rental was really smooth. The drive 2 hours to Mineral Bluff, super smooth.
Getting into the Airbnb.
Yeah, getting into the Airbnb, super smooth.
So smooth.
Like we went to Ingalls. We did some shopping. Everything was nice and easy. We got back there. We had a little bit of time before everybody else got there. And they got there while we were shopping. Yeah. So we came back when we met Courtney. Her and Ben were in the hot tub already. Losing their shit.
Courtney
was many drinks in.
Oh, God.
But we're going to talk about this because you can rent this cabin. Mm-hmm. So this cabin that we're about to show you, again, owned by Ashley's mom. And Ashley's been a friend of yours for a long time.
Yep. Again,
Sherry and Steve.
Sherry and Steven.
So this cabin is an Airbnb. It is a rental. You guys can rent this. The pricing is really, really interesting. It's super, super inexpensive, especially if you fill the rooms. Mm-hmm. 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and they have a loft. They have a pull-out bed. They have couches. Like you guys could probably.
Air
hockey.
Yeah.
I mean, for people to sleep.
Oh,
you don't sleep on the pool table. But for sleeping arrangements, if you divided. Hey, man, I wouldn't put it past anybody. So let's chat about this real quick because I do want to talk about it. It was a beautiful place. It really was. It was gorgeous. And you guys can head to the website itself. What is it? Book My Vacation Cabin?
You can go to lovemycabin.com, and then it's also on Airbnb.
Wait. Where are we? Is it Love My Cabin?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Lovemycabin.com. What is that one? It's the same thing.
Yep.
It's a redirect.
I think she used to have maybe a different website. They're also on Facebook.
Oh, it actually redirected to Book My Vacation Cabin.
They're on Facebook as My Mountain Dream.
Yeah. So
but
it's
you can
all.
also go to
it's all linked.
bookmyvacationcabin.com or lovemycabin.com.
There we go. Matthew McIver. Pool Table Sleeps 4. So we went. A bunch of us went to here. Bookmyvacationcabin.com. It was absolutely gorgeous, man. And I'm just going to play this video for you because it was really good.
I hope you're a fan of Naughty Pine.
Well, before we even do that, you've been to this cabin before.
Yes.
And you've this was your second time, third time? How many times have you been there?
I only stayed there once for Stephanie's bachelorette party, but I've been there a couple other times.
Gotcha. So you spent some time there before.
Yeah.
You've been able to. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I'm familiar with the amenities.
Yeah, man. So I want to play this bad boy real quick. I mean, that's a shot of the place right there.
Yeah,
just
and
gorgeous,
also
man.
Sherry, who owns the cabin, she's very enterprising.
Yeah.
She's also a photographer. She's been a photographer for years. She does wedding photography,
Oh,
and
great
they
stuff.
also
Great shots.
offer at this cabin, which you'll see, you can get married there, and
Yep.
they'll help you organize that, and she'll take your photos, and you'll have your accommodations and everything.
Yeah,
set up.
100%. I definitely recommend you guys check this out. It really was very beautiful. We spent a lot of time on that patio right there. Now, they've moved a little bit of this furniture around. The photos that you're going to see are not as up to date as the video, but I do want to play the video for you guys just because it's super beautiful, and I think you'd really like it. Let me see if we can get this bad boy going. Epic music, by the way.
This is my first time seeing the video.
Can you guys hear this?
Get married at Naughty Pine.
It is patio furniture. So yeah, this is exactly the way it looks. So that's the main entrance. You walk in on the second floor.
Correct. Yeah.
It's unless you want to consider it the first floor and there's a basement, but I think this is the second floor because downstairs isn't underground. It's also normal.
Elevated.
Yeah. So this is the second floor. Then you walk in, family room. This is exactly the way it looks. It's identical to this down to the pillows. Like this is identical.
Cabin's my happy place.
Yeah, so this is the first floor. So if you were to walk away from the family room and you walk down the aisle, you're gonna see this. You're gonna see this room. This is the room on the first floor. Yep, this was the room we stayed in. This is the bathroom. The accompanying bathroom.
Oh yes.
This is if you walk upstairs, you're gonna see this loft right here. Beautiful spot. And it's not just the loft and this little seating area. There's a full master bedroom as well, which you guys are looking at right now. Full master bedroom.
Walkout deck.
Oh, they walk you out on here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they take you out on that deck. So there's the private bathroom for upstairs. Beautiful. So you guys can rent this. We rented it. It was a bunch of us. We split it. It was very inexpensive. You know, maybe $100 a person.
Yeah.
Maybe for 3 days. We were there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Actually, yeah, 4 days, 3 nights. So this is the view off of that back patio on the third floor. So this is the top floor. This is the view off the top floor.
I mean, it is secluded.
This is the second floor you walk in on. That little seating area is right there. You actually walk into that door right there. That's your entrance that you can see on the right. Little galley kitchen. Had everything you needed. Totally stocked. Ready to rock and roll. Totally done. They give you all the ingredients for coffees, for s'mores. This is the first level. So if you were to walk in the door and down, this is the first level. They have a gaming room. They have this beautiful, beautiful room. Walk back to another private bathroom just for the people that are downstairs. And there's the futon on that floor as well,
yeah,
I think.
There is.
So it could fit a lot in the bed, a bunch on the futon, and a bunch on the pool table. Matthew says it fits 4, which is pretty good. So yeah, this is that first floor. Fire pit is right at the top of the stairs. So you're looking at the first floor. You can walk up to this fire pit. And as you continue to walk, it'll take you down to the main floor.
We didn't get to make s'mores, though. I just remembered.
Oh, not yet. Not yet. So
Sorry,
that was
guys,
it, man.
Spoiler. Absolutely
fantastic. So good. It was beautiful, and I definitely recommend you guys go to this website and check it out. You guys get a bunch of friends together and go and knock it out. You don't even have to like these people. There's enough space that you won't even see them. But you definitely want to head to bookmyvacationcabin.com and check that out. Sherry and Steve, so cool. Thank you so much. for opening it up to our motley crew that we went with. But we had a good time. Thursday was nice and easy. It was a lot of travel, so we were very relaxing. Went to Ingles. I'd never been to an Ingles before. Pretty cool. They got everything. They have so much stuff there.
Yeah, and a Starbucks in the middle of it.
And it's kind of in the middle of nowhere. And I found this out because Mineral Bluff, it lives in 1999 sometimes. And that's it's like they're on a 56.6K modem. 56K modem is what they're doing, what they're using. But Thursday was nice, a lot of travel, nice and relaxing. Met everybody Thursday night, chilled, had some good food, just kind of took it easy. And then Friday got up and pretty much everybody went golfing. Mm-hmm. You know, myself, you, and Steph were at the house just chilling. It was beautiful outside.
It was supposed
gorgeous.
to rain all day on Friday, and it was absolutely beautiful. Yeah. Stephanie and I went to an orchard.
They went to an orchard.
Apple cider donuts for everybody.
Oh, those are really good.
Some fried peach pies.
Those are really good too.
They're good.
Those are really good too.
Some ciders.
Day old, but still delicious.
Yeah, we walked around this little lake together. It was really beautiful. Actually,
that was actually Jess and Stephanie.
That was just us alone.
Yeah, so we hung out that morning. They needed to do a little bit of shopping. I was trying to figure out how to work everything for the Friday night show this past Friday at 9:05. So the idea was we were going to do our best to see if we could stream live from the cabin this past Friday night. The very first thing I do anywhere I get anywhere for a show, I connect to the Wi-Fi and I run a speed test. So immediately, I ran a speed test. I think Jess ran a speed test as well. And we found out also immediately we will not be able to stream from here live at 9:05. Several times the speed test failed. It was so low that the connection was so low that it wouldn't even complete the speed test. It was like, boop, sorry, we can't. We don't know what you're talking about. I went, okay, fantastic. We're going to figure this out. No problem. This is what we can do. So it was like pre-recorded. Yeah. So we decided to do pre-recorded. So you and Steph, and we have all this footage, by the way.
It was true
You and Steph
ingenuity.
went shopping.
Yeah.
Went shopping. Fantastic. Incredible. Our Patreon members, you guys know what we were getting ready to make. Matthew Pfeiffer, you know. We chatted a little bit about it on Friday night. So Steph and Jess went shopping, got all the ingredients. We came back and we shot the entire show. Yeah. We shot all of it. Step by step, frame for frame, video for video, trying to match size, trying to make sure color, camera, audio, everything is dialed in. For StreamYard specifically, you need to follow a certain criteria to be able to upload video clips to StreamYard to be able to utilize them. They can only be up to 200 megabytes. It can't be bigger than that for StreamYard, at least for the profile that we have. So we recorded all these videos, less than 3 minutes. We did a test. At like 2 minutes and 58 seconds, it was 186 megabytes. Mm-hmm. Great. That's awesome. 2 minutes and 58 seconds gets me almost to 3 minutes, gets me almost 200 megabytes. That's perfect. So we have to keep it under 3 minutes. That's our goal. So every video that we did under 3 minutes, every single one. And we had them all squared away. I said, great, no problem. It was an MOV. I needed to transfer that to an MP4. Mm-hmm. I needed to take that and upload to StreamYard, have it be less than 200 megabytes so I can throw it into the feed.
It was like just so many hours of figuring it out. I was really impressed because you were like, okay, so here's what we can. It just kept being hurdle and hurdle and hurdle and hurdle. And it was like, okay, like cool, we'll
Agreed,
just film them. And then it's like, oh, but they have to be a small size. And then, okay, it's an MOV and it needs to be, how can I convert it to MP4? Right. And like, and it was just one thing after another, after another, after another. But you just kept finding solutions. And I was like hyped because I was like, oh, dope. Like we're gonna figure this thing out.
We're gonna figure this thing out.
You know, and then we had we were like, okay, so the biggest hurdle will be we'll just have to take everything and then we're gonna have to just go down the hill, go into town, and connect to a more stable Wi-Fi to be able to put everything together, and then it should be easy peasy, and we'll be able to stream.
We tried to do it at the cabin on one upload for 3 minutes. It took over 45 minutes for one file to go up. And I think it was about 40 to 45 minutes. Actually, it was over 40 minutes before it finished. So we couldn't do that because we had a lot of clips. Mm-hmm. We had like 9 separate 3-minute clips. 10 separate 3-minute clips. So with 10 separate 3-minute clips, 3 minutes, under 200 megabytes, no problem. Let's see if we can test it. We record all the video clips. And then the way that iPhone works is it consolidates and compresses all of the files in the audio. If there's audio, the file is going to be a little bigger. If it's just video, the file is clearly going to be smaller. If there's a lot of talking and there's a lot of audio and there's a lot of enunciation, not just music and background, but people speaking, then it's also going to be even bigger. So when I recorded the video that I recorded and I tested for 2 minutes and 58 seconds, it was all just walking around the cabin recording footage, but there really wasn't spoken audio. So then we recorded all these video clips and I found out all of them are over 200 megabytes. Some of them were 200% larger than I could even use. So I would have had to figure out, compress it under 200 megabytes, truncate it, split it up, divide it, and then take all those and upload those to StreamYard. So we pretty much did everything that we could do. We recorded as many as we could record, and we saw what we could do. The sizes were really big, but we still needed to upload them. Try to upload them at the cabin, didn't work. Yep. Let's travel into town and upload them when we go into town. We go to Dunkin' Donuts, we connect to Wi-Fi, exactly the same speeds.
Exactly.
Can't upload them there either. So I was like, okay, we can't do the upload. I still need to do the compression, and we have about 40 minutes. Mm-hmm. This ain't going to work. So streaming live isn't going to work. Recording, pre-recording, dividing up, and uploading isn't going to work. Okay. Can I stream live from here? Nope. I tested it with Magic Foot. Wouldn't work. Okay, great. No problem. We've always had a show. Let me see if I can preload a show that we've recorded previously through StreamYard. So great. I scroll through. I find a great show. And I'm like, cool, let's add this. StreamYard goes, sorry, it's over an hour long. You can't do that either. Okay, no problem. Where else do we host it? We host it on YouTube. Jess says, well, what do you think about YouTube? And I went, let me go and see there if we can share the screen. So then went to YouTube, found the video, shared the screen, and did a Friday flashback. I jumped into Canva, created created a new banner, uploaded that, and we did a flashback Friday with Michael O'Brien, which was super cool.
The human spirit is indomitable.
Yeah, well, stubbornness. Through the show, we realized that we also are operating as the medium. So even though we're sharing it from YouTube to StreamYard, it's still actually processing on my computer, which is downloading through very slow internet and uploading back through very slow internet. So we were going to start running into problems.
With 11 other people connected to Wi-Fi. So everybody was like, at one point was downstairs and left their phones upstairs. So I was like, you don't need Wi-Fi, you don't need Wi-Fi, you don't need Wi-Fi.
Yeah, exactly. So cool, no problem. So I'm talking to Josh Mullis, and I'm thinking, okay, and I had been talking to him before, and I was wondering if he would host it, but I didn't want to take his time. I don't want to bother him, like he's doing his own thing, man. He's a busy guy. So I reached out to him, and I said, Josh, would you mind, because he was watching the show with me. I said, would you mind, could we transfer the hosting to you for the video? He says, yeah, man, no problem. So this is how you do something like this. I've got my video playing. He goes to the same link, and he times his video with mine and lines it up perfectly. Okay, so we line them both up perfectly. This is StreamYard. I bring this into StreamYard, but I don't take it live yet. So now they're both in StreamYard. This is live. This is in the green room. They're both doing the same thing. And then we were watching it exactly like 15 minutes. They slid Michael O'Brien slid some plates away, and boop, we switched them. And he went live, and I took mine off StreamYard 100%. And it was almost seamless. You heard a tiny bit of an echo, which meant we were so close to each other. It was less than a second. And it worked perfectly. Josh took over the hosting for the video. We didn't have any more lag problems. We made it all the way to the end, which was super great. And we got to do a Flashback Friday. And regardless of all of the bullshit that was happening, we still have never missed a Friday at 9:05 ever, which was awesome. So a huge... So a huge shout out to everybody. Jess, she was right there. Problem solving as well. Just, okay, let's try this, which was good. Stephanie was super cool. We recorded the whole thing. We made such a great menu.
It was honestly like my best friend, and like,
yeah, she was super excited.
I was just so happy. I was just in the background, like, with I had like fork and a knife. I'm like, I can't wait to eat. Oh yeah, like it was just fun.
So that was Friday, cool. Which was super stressful, but it was overall it was a rewarding experience. And I got to say, it was so quiet in the cabin. It was so relaxing. I took a nap on Thursday. A nap on Friday, went to sleep early on Friday, took a nap on Saturday, got up late on Saturday, took a nap on Sunday. Nope, we left on Sunday.
Went to bed very
super early. It was so quiet.
We were so full.
It was so peaceful.
I was like, you want to go to bed?
We had so much food.
Done.
We had so much food.
I was like, I'm done.
It was awesome. So it was
9 p.m.
Thursday was really good, a busy day. Friday was really good, a busy day. A lot of ring on a string, ring game, ring hook game.
Came.
Love it. Bobby Burns, Bobby and Erica.
My brother actually happens to live in Murphy, North Carolina, which is 20 minutes away from the cabin, and I forgot until we were driving past, and I saw a sign that said Murphy, and I was like, my brother.
Wait a minute.
So
hold on a minute.
When he came by. And then we crushed him and his girlfriend at Bags, which brought my heart so much joy.
It was pretty good. We played 3 games. Mm-hmm. The first game we won. The second game they won.
I would say the first game you won, and I was I was there.
You were warming up. So first game we won. Second game they won. Third game came down to the string, down to the line, down to the last. I mean, it was Jess and Erica could have finished the game. They both did great, and they canceled each other out almost completely. I think Bob and Erica got 1 point.
Yes.
Then it came to me and Bob, and we both crushed it as well. And I think we also got like 1 point because we landed almost every single bag. It was crazy.
I was not mentally or emotionally prepared to have the game hinging upon my performance.
That's exactly what it is, Michelle. It is cornhole. Yeah,
Cornhole,
it's called cornhole bags, boards and bags. There's a bunch of different names for it, but yeah, bags. So
Bags.
yes, cornhole.
That's Michigan stuff.
Which was awesome. And Bob was like, man, he's like, Billy, under pressure, bro. You just cornhole. I'm like, don't play.
I wish you could see the look on your face when it was like cornhole. And then I was like, okay, I'm just going to win. And I didn't really do anything.
Well, the third one was great. At the very end, it went Jess and Erica, me and Bob, back to Jess and Erica again. And by two, we took it 21-19, which was awesome. That was good. It was great. It was very relaxing. It was very chill. It was very beautiful, guys. You guys got to check it out. It's a gorgeous cabin. You can rent it yourself. Get a bunch of people together. Again, it's like for all of us together. And again, there were probably all the bedrooms were full, maybe 8 to 10. It was less than $100.
Yeah, and you can drive there. It's about 7.5 hours. Yeah. We flew just for the utility of it. We had so much stuff. Well, not so much stuff, but we just wanted to fly.
Boom. I like it, man.
So it was awesome.
Yeah, man. We had such a good time. That was Thursday. That was Friday. Saturday, very chill.
I got my ring on a string for the first time.
Got your ring on a string. We did some trick shots on ring on a string. Lots of stuff.
We had Stephanie cooked again.
Bob and Erica, great food. Awesome.
And
awesome.
Chris and Eric.
Chris and Eric came by. We did a seafood extravaganza, a seafood boil. This was, and I got all of Chris's notes. Step for step, all of them, which was awesome. Chris been doing this for a long time. It was awesome. It was great to be in the presence of somebody who I was watching and learning from. Got it. His instruction was fantastic. And that's one of the things is people ask me a lot, how do you eat crab? It's amazing to me how many people have never done this before.
I don't even know how to do it.
How many
people
just
watch him and Stephanie.
have never done this before? I'd say, what's up, Kaylee Harrison? We sat down with there were probably all of us were around the table.
Yeah.
So there were probably 8 to 10 people, and I'd say 70% of them had absolutely no clue what to do. They did not know what to do. Most of them needed instruction, which was crazy to me. I said, man, there really aren't a ton of people that know how to do this. So it was like, and Chris did a great job. Just explaining, walking people through, making it happen. It was awesome, man. We had a great time.
Was it that you asked Chris?
Yeah.
Like, why the seafood boil? Why now? And he was like, oh, well, we did this and we just had a bunch left over.
Yeah.
I was like, so I've never been to a leftover seafood party.
You're not hanging with the right people, bro.
But that was pretty cool. Because Stephanie cooked a full dinner.
Yeah.
Like chicken thighs and
the chicken was fantastic. It was incredible.
So good. And
we
then
ate so much food.
We ate so much. I was like,
I had all the zuppa de peche from the night before.
Oh, that's right.
And then I also had the
apple cider donuts.
And I had one of those
broccoli salad.
And the broccoli salad was gone.
You had the lettuce wraps broccoli salad.
Then I had the chicken and the side that she made that went with the chicken. And then we did the full steam pot. I ate for like 9 hours straight.
Yeah, because we were.
What's up, Eric Youngs?
That was a lot. That was a lot of food.
Because Stephanie was worried that we were going to have all this food left over, and then you were like,
pizza rolls.
Yeah, we had Tostinos crushed. Yeah.
Everyone was like,
yeah, what's
so
up, Eric
skeptical
Youngs?
of the pizza rolls. They're like, because we're like in our 30s and 40s.
Bro,
we're like, oh,
it was
I can't
awesome.
have pizza rolls.
Everybody knew.
But as soon as you make pizza rolls, and by you I mean Billy.
Everybody wanted pizza rolls. Nobody wanted to say, I'll make the pizza rolls. Nobody wanted to take the responsibility of making such a childish snack. I was like, F that, bro. I want some pizza rolls. So it was awesome.
They were gone
man.
in 2 minutes.
Oh, man, they were great. So the food was really good. Good times. The food was fantastic. Stephanie's such a good cook. Zuppa de peche on Friday night. The chicken. What was the side that we had on Saturday that she made with?
Squash and zucchini.
Squash and zucchini, that's
purple
right.
potatoes.
Those purple potatoes
tricolor
were
potatoes.
fantastic.
Oh, dude, so good.
The chicken thighs were awesome. She made hot dogs and hamburgers the night before, and she did beer dogs.
She did.
So she had boiled them in beer. Beer boiled hot dogs, which was really great.
Yes.
And some awesome hamburgers as well. We did great toppings on the hamburgers. I made a couple. You know how I do.
We got a blue cheeseburger. We got a bacon cheddar burger, and we got portobello burgers.
Ooh.
Yum.
So yeah, man. Thursday, good food. Friday, good food. Saturday, awesome food. Sunday, up and early.
Very early.
Up early.
Out.
Like a trout, baby, but again, nice and smooth.
Yeah.
Nice, easy ride back to Atlanta. I had a Mountain Dew when I first got up. This is great. I had a Mountain Dew when I first got up, which was awesome. Start your way off nice. We got a long day. Then I did one of those venti frappuccinos, which was delicious.
I said, okay, can I have a cold brew?
Yeah.
Just a venti cold brew with a little coconut milk.
What's up,
He's like,
Alyssa
I want a
Rose?
venti cookie blast
Cookie crumble
frappuccino, and it was like literally 7:00 in the morning.
It was awesome.
He said, you can have candy for breakfast.
So Mountain Dew, frappuccino, then we had a little bit of fried chicken.
You had a Coca-Cola.
I had a Coke. That's right. I had a Coke when we were on the plane, which was really good. So I was pretty caffeinated up.
Yeah.
I'm still caffeinated up. I haven't slept for 3 days.
Yeah, meanwhile, I have caffeine at 6 o'clock in the morning. I have a panic attack in the Orlando International Airport.
Doctor, I said, what you gonna do? So, yeah, man, Sunday, up early, drive to Atlanta, Atlanta to Orlando, great Uber drive home from Jose, super chill,
Very
got
nice.
back here, and it was like, whoa. Okay, let's schedule this, homie. Voodoo Chef joins a Friday night. Okay,
I want to see it.
Eric, you give me your available dates, and we'll make it happen. How about that? You give me your available Fridays, and we will make that happen. So yeah, no problem, dude. That would be so awesome. I would be happy to have you. The new concept is a lot of fun, I gotta say. So it was a great time on Friday. The show that we had on Friday was a flashback Friday, so we still have all the footage of the Zuba de Besh with Stephanie, which was awesome. We had such a great time.
It looked so good. Like the lighting
Yep,
was so
absolutely,
beautiful.
Eric. Yeah,
All day.
It was really
the
pretty.
The weather was perfect.
Alyssa, listen, I'm gonna put this link in here. Okay, this is for you, Alyssa. This is
Do
not
what
for,
you want.
It's everybody can click on the link, but Alyssa, this is for you. Click on that link, go there, look at it. Let us know when you and Zach want to join Jess and myself and 4 other Motley crew members.
Oh man.
To head up to this cabin. It's super affordable. For everybody that was there, if you fill the rooms, which is 4 bedrooms, it's less than $100 a piece.
We promise it won't be like Lord of the Flies.
I don't know what that means, but yeah, let's do it, Eric. F it.
Maybe.
Eric's like, we're doing it tomorrow. We'll do a Friday night show on a Tuesday. Don't play with me. We'll do it. But we had a really good time this past week. Yesterday was super chill, nice and easy.
Yeah.
Getting back. I honestly, I missed Luke and Leia a lot. You know, that was one thing. I was like, I can't wait to see Luke's cute little puppy face. Can't wait. That's right.
I know. That's why I took them into the house with me today. I was
Christian
like,
Basil.
they need to be around.
Yeah, they needed love.
Yeah.
Can
And then
you
they killed the
smell
spider.
what the KitchenKillaz are cooking? I got you, Christian Basil. I know what you're doing, but it was good to see them.
Yeah.
It was good to see them. I thought today taking them and having them hang out, especially with the spider hunting they did, that was really good.
Spiders.
So Alyssa, sign it up, dude. Let's do this. Eric Youngs, pick a Friday, brother. Let me know when you want to go. We'll get together. We'll cook. We'll play some music. We'll have a great time. It'll be a blast. And a good week, man. It was a good week. It was a fun weekend. It was a challenging Friday, but we overcome. We overcome. That's what we do.
As I said, the human spirit is indomitable.
And Magic Foot, man. You're
Thanks,
not,
Josh.
Christian Basil, you're not
It was
getting my
just
messages
hours.
on YouTube. Yeah.
It was just hours and hours on Saturday of planning, which
Friday.
was so impressive. Because it was,
Lots.
you had been thinking about it for a while.
Oh, from the moment I woke up.
Yeah.
From the moment I woke up, I'm like, all right, how are we going to do this?
And then we were like, all right, we're going to leave. I said, oh, okay, we're going to go do X, Y, Z.
Yeah.
Do you want to come with? And he was like, no, I've got to.
Yeah,
And
Eric,
he was alone.
Eric,
and it
you're
was
more
nice
than
and
welcome to
quiet.
chill here if you want. No big deal. Let me know. I'll kick somebody out of the room. You can take my bed. That's fine. We can all sleep together. You're warm. It'll be
In
cuddly.
my house.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a whole house.
She got a whole house.
I'm not there often, but
Hell no, she's not there often. So you guys can rent it. It's a little bungalow.
it's a bungalow.
But yeah, man, you guys got to try, and you got to head to bookmyvacationcabin.com. That's where we were this past weekend with some good friends. A lot of fun, man. What a blast. So great memories. Very chill. A lot of ring on a string. A lot of trick shots. And I felt like this past weekend, I think I did all right with your crew, with your friends.
I didn't, it didn't even
I
occur
think
to
I
me.
did okay.
You did fantastically.
Yeah,
It didn't even occur to me that I was like, hey, like this is kind of like our first time going, like it was our first time really going away together, aside from like just a weekend here or there. And it was a Saturday night. We went to bed and we woke up early to say goodbye to everybody. And it was like 2:00 in the morning because they were all still like hooligans up playing pool and doing whatever. I went to bed at 9.
Emptying
and
the
I said,
refrigerator.
I was like, hey, like, thanks for being a good sport because I realized that maybe the first time you meet people isn't necessarily always like for 4 days straight. Like,
Hey, man, let's jump in.
and it was awesome. He was cool. There was part on whatever Saturday I took a nap because everybody was watching football and football makes me sleepy.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I thought you would come hang out, but then you were just hanging out with everybody. And then I came
was
out and
eating
you were eating
Tostino's
pizza
pizza rolls.
rolls.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, he's firmly.
These are
in
my
the
people
group.
now. Now these are my people.
These are my people. It was cool. We could all just
I held my own in Ring on a String. I held my own on the Waffle House trivia.
Dude,
don't play with me.
Stephanie is so good at Ring on a String. You are so good at Ring on a String. They were going back and forth. They were creating different shots to like kind of try and like beat each other.
I was just creating different shots, but she's incredibly competitive.
She's incredibly competitive.
I in the very beginning, she's like, "You can't do that. You can't do this. It's not gonna work. That's stupid. That's stupid. It's not gonna work. You're gonna fail. You're not gonna do it. You're not gonna do it. I've tried. It's not gonna happen. You should give up. You should give up." No joke. Like I'm not even exaggerating how many times.
Yeah,
she said it.
It was like So, and it
And
was
then you
it
just
was
gotta wait for that
bothering
sweet
her,
one. Zoop.
bothering her that he wouldn't give up.
Oh yeah, it really
and I was
bothered
like,
her. Yeah.
she doesn't know.
Alyssa says Zach is currently in Key West with some of my oldest friends. Why aren't you in Key West
wanna
with
go to
some of
Key
your
West.
own oldest friends?
I've never been to Key West.
Oh, beautiful.
Anywhere in the Keys.
Oh my goodness
I was
gracious.
actually thinking about that today. That should be the next spot.
Keys are beautiful, man.
You know,
Absolutely
I
beautiful.
want to spearfish for lobster.
Ow.
I heard that's something you do in the Keys.
You don't necessarily. No, you just go down and get them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, with your hands.
Can I have a spear?
Sure, why not? But yeah, spear and a lobster. I would. So what they do?
Actually, I couldn't. I feel like I would just be like.
Oh, it's a
I don't
bachelor
wanna
party.
hurt it.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you don't need to spear it. You can just catch it with your hands. So you.
Oh, I don't want to touch it with my. Can I get a net?
Yeah, but you got to tickle them out. So you put your. Not everybody does this.
I don't think that's real.
No, it's 100% real. You can look it up. There's pre-season and there's season. So in the Keys, you can go lobster hunting for only a very, very short window of time. So when you get down there, if you get down there early in the morning before the sun's come up, you'll see spots of little lanterns on the water where people are just waiting for the sun to break so they can start getting lobster. You can only get so many. You can only get so many, such a size. But you do it manually. So you put your goggles on, you put your gloves on, you put your flippers on, you swim down to the bottom. There they are. And you have a feather. And you have either a bucket or a net.
You're joking.
No. And you tickle.
They give you a feather.
No, you get all the stuff yourself.
Tickle a
Who's
lobster
they?
out.
Yeah. So sometimes the lobster, because they swim backward, they'll swim into the hole. And you have to tickle them out. But if you brush the tip, the front part of them, they'll follow the feather out. So once they follow the feather out, you grab them. And you swim up to the top and you put them in.
Followthefeather.com.
That's
I just
right.
learned something
Some
today.
people don't wear gloves. And some of it's 10, 15 feet down and you're not like scuba diving. Like you're taking a breath and you're swimming down to get these lobster to bring them back up and put them in your box.
I just feel so incredulous right now.
Yeah, 100%. They do it every year. I really want to do it. One of my friends at work, he just started working there. He goes every year.
Is it in January?
And I was talking to him about it. I was like, man, that is fantastic. I don't know. I have no idea. I think it's in the fall sometime. I went there with Fleeman one time on Operation Church on Time. We left Outback. I got off. We drove to the Keys after I got off work at Outback that night at like 10:30. We got there at like 3-something in the morning. We stayed for sunrise, and all the lights were on the water. And I asked Nikki, I'm like, why are all those lights out there? She goes, oh, it's preseason for lobster. As soon as the sun comes up, they're in the water to get those lobster. I was like, no way. That's crazy. I've seen it. So it was super cool, man. So we got down there, we hung out all day. Then we had to leave because we had to be back because Flea had to make it to a wedding in Macon, Georgia.
No.
On Sunday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday was Operation Church on Time. Us leave to work, drive to the Keys, party with Nikki all the time. We didn't sleep at all. We got back into the car and we came back to Florida. Or I'm sorry, came back to Inverness so he could take his car back to Macon so he can make it to church on time.
I also just love Allison Bassey. So sweet. She was like, he's not joking. You really do this.
Yeah.
So thank you, Allison.
Oh,
She's protecting my
you?
honor. She's like, no one's trying to make you look stupid.
No, that's real.
Like, not that I think that you would,
real.
but I was just like, I don't know. Like, you hear it and you're like, yeah, sure.
Christian Basil
Get a
is still
feather.
stuck 15 minutes ago. You said cornhole.
Cornhole.
Hell yeah, man. It was a great time. But we had a really good time. But yeah, lobster season, I would love to do that.
Yeah,
that would be so much fun.
I'll look into it.
That would be so much fun. So we had a really good week. Thank you guys for joining us. Last Friday, super cool. Last Wednesday, last Monday, great time. Again, Mineral Bluff, Georgia was beautiful. The cabin was gorgeous. You guys got to check it out. Eight people, less than $100,
Mm-hmm.
and you can get it for like 3 days.
Yeah,
it's nuts, dude.
And there are a lot of things to do in Blue Ridge. It has a really, really cute downtown area. They're close to a lake. You can rent boats. Like you can rent a pontoon boat, which we didn't get to do because everyone else was golfing. But
I just wanted to stay still.
Oh, I've never seen you do less, but also you did a lot still.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I guess I shouldn't say I've never seen.
There's
you
a lot to do. There's disc golf. There's regular golf. There's so much to do. Beautiful golf courses.
So
if you're
many
into golf,
golf
no big
courses.
deal. If you like nature, if you like hikes, rivers, lakes, fishing, whatever you want to do, there's so much to do. At one with nature in Mineral Bluff.
Or if you're just like sitting in a rocking chair with your friends.
That's what I did.
Laughing.
I sat in a lot of chairs. I did a lot of ring on a string, and I ate a lot of food. It was fantastic. Catch the facts, know the rules for Keys lobster season. That's it.
I'm going to read this article
right.
whenever you start turning your eyes towards the future.
Oh, yeah. I'm getting ready to. So, again, a huge shout out to Jess B for joining us tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the great and illustrious Jess B.
I was
That's
there.
right. Always clap for yourself.
Oh,
Yeah, you always got to clap for
snaps.
yourself. Yeah, you always snap for yourself. It's called Tickling the Lobster. Thank you.
I have something that I usually say that's one of my top 5 things that I say, but I'm not going to say it.
I think you should.
Okay, you say it's called tickling the lobster.
It's called tickling the lobster.
The last time someone said that to me, I woke up with a sore throat and a broken heart. Bye.
Get out of here. Wow. So that's the wrap up, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me. I have another guest that's joining me in just a moment. I'm going to play a song real quick for you guys because we always do one song. So I'm going to play a little jam for you, and then we're going to bring on the chef for this Friday night. And not only is this incredible person going to be making a delicious menu on their own, but they have an accompaniment as well. And we're doing fusion this Friday. It's called Fusion Friday. Why is it called that? Because I love alliteration, and we just made it up. I think Fusion Friday is going to be fantastic. So that's what we're going to do. Fantastic Fusion Friday. See, I can make all the Fs. It doesn't even matter. All the Ks, you can only go 2 or 4. But Fs, I can have 3 Fs. Nobody's going to stop me from doing that. But great wrap up. Thanks for hanging with me. I'm going to play a jam for you guys. This was highly requested, which is cool. I got a bunch of messages today about the song tonight. So this is the Winner Chicken Dinner. Then right after this, we're going to be chatting with our chef, cook, creator, manifester of the menu this Friday night. Stand by. Boop, 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 boop. All right, baby. Tickling the lobster. Is that a code? Oh, God. All right, kids. So a huge shout out to Jess B. Thank you for joining us. That was very, very cool. A huge shout out to My Mountain Dream. You can also go to bookmyvacationcabin.com. You can find My Mountain Dream on Facebook. That's how you can book that cabin that we just showed you, which is super cool. And you guys get it with the effects. How awesome is that? So I'm going to play a request for you guys. I hope you guys are digging it, man. This is called Was It a Dream? Again, thank you so much for the messages. That was totally shocking. I did not expect that today, but that was really cool. So by request, this is called Was It a Dream? Then right after this, we're chatting with number 2, the chef for Friday night. Was it a dream? Or did I see you smiling back at me? Dark hazel eyes that could pierce through the heart of me. Radiant beauty bearing an angel in front of me. So was it a dream? Or were those not your lips that parted and pressured me? Your supple kiss, it graces my lips. Time stops and calls to me. Motions life to take your love, make it a part of me again. And I wanna know where our love goes when we leave. I don't wanna leave it up to dry. Let's get it wet and see where it leads. I wanna know, could it be too much to ask for you to step from my dreams to me? Walk out of those visions that I've seen in my sleep to me. Wake me from my nightmares when you're not standing here at me. So I wanna know, could I leap to my dreams with you and leave my reality to dive in the happiness that's created by you and me, escaping from the loneliness that echoes and follows me again. And I wanna know, will you take me when you leave? I don't wanna wake from my dreams, so please lead me to my sleep. I wanna know, can I stay with you in my dreams? I'm wondering, could you answer a question? Clear this up for me now, and clear this up for me. Was it a dream? Or did I write this for an angel that visits me? Is it just me and my crazy contradiction taking me in 2 directions, leaving everything up to me? So please let me sleep, so I can see you smiling right back at me. Dark lips that tell the truth and I'll never hold back with me. Motions you to take my love and give it right back to me. I wanna know where our love goes when we leave. I don't wanna wake from my dreams, so please lead me to my sleep. I wanna know, can I stay with you in my dreams? I'm wondering, could you answer a question? Clear this up for me now, and clear this up for me. Was it a dream? And clear this up for me. Was it a dream? And clear this up for me. Was it a dream? And clear this up for me. And clear this up for me. And clear this up for me now. Yes, groovy, baby. What's up, everybody? Good to see you guys tonight. Thank you very much. Let me mute this. Let me mute this. Let me mute this. Let me unplug this bad boy right here. See what we got. Stand by. Hold on a second. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, you guys are going to hang with me because this is going to be cool. It's going to be fun. Did I hear about KitchenKillaz doing the Thanksgiving special for the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS? I don't see why not, my dude. I don't see why not, my dude. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Oh, there it is. There it is. Let's rock this bad boy right here. Now I know. Yep, that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. Fantastic. Stand by, stand by. Let me see if I can, let me try something. It may sound real weird for a second. Oh, I think that might do it. Check. Hello. All right, fantastic. Let me see. Because I can hear it. But I want to make sure you guys can hear it too. Know what I mean? Yes, you do. All right, so we got that. That's unmuted. That's going there. That fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's bring to the table our chef, our cook, our manifester of menus this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Patio Furniture. My good man, Rocky. Making it happen, baby. There he is. Oh, yeah. Give it up, Luke. Give it up, bro. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Just killing it, man.
I love it.
Absolutely killing it. That's the love.
I feel it.
That's the love you get right there. That sounds fantastic.
It does. It really does.
It sounds really good.
Yeah.
Look at that. All for you, bro.
I can feel it in my plums.
All for you. Okay, guys, let's calm that down. Very good. Ladies and gentlemen, my good friend Rocky, making it happen, the great Patio Tuccio, Patio Furniture, Patio Dugan.
You're the one who just keeps putting more and more names. Like, I'm running out of space on my business card, bro.
Oh, listen. Well, don't worry. Matt McIver will pay for it. Patio! So we got a good Friday coming up, my dude.
Dude,
I'm excited.
I am excited. I am thrilled. I am beyond. Actually, we were working on the name.
We were.
For the show, and actually wrote it down because there were too many Fs.
Lots of Fs.
And I want to give the right amount of Fs for the show because you can't give too many Fs.
Can't give too many Fs. No, we have a limited amount of Fs we can give.
So here we go. Oh, yeah. I podcast. I can adjust the mic. There we go.
We're about to give you guys some Fs.
So here we go. The first fantastic free Fusion Friday fair for fans.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So read that again. What was it? The first?
So it is the first fantastic free Fusion Friday for fans.
Phenomenal.
Yeah. Only fans. Only for the fans.
Only for the fans.
Yeah.
Onlyfans.com/KitchenKillaz. That's a whole different type of stream, kids.
$9.99 a month.
Now the good thing is we've worked together before. You've crashed our kitchen before.
Yeah, a couple times.
You've been in this kitchen many times.
Yeah, I know
with
my
a lot
way.
of your friends as the road returns came by.
Oh my goodness! Road Returns, Chaos, the Orlando Shit Show, the Orlando Side Show.
Yeah. We had Sam. We had Sam Morrison here.
The person that we found on the at the bus stop that one day.
Well, that was a good guy.
Oh,
I like that guy. I like that guy. The way he made a cherry cobbler, I'll never forget it. You sign me right up, kids. But we have a fusion menu this Friday.
Yeah, so I was talking with a very, very good person of mine. Annie and I were talking about Ani.
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 Not Annie.
Ani.
I called her Annie one time.
There it is. Oh yeah.
She goes, "It's Ani."
It's Ani.
Okay.
You see, I can't even do a German accent.
She's very fancy.
Very.
She's a fancy lady.
Dude, oh my God. You remember the leopard pants?
Yes. Oh yeah. How do you forget the leopard pants?
You can't.
I can't forget the leopard pants.
Never can, never will.
Don't want to.
September 12th, never forget the leather pants. Sorry.
Never forget the leopard pants. Can't do it. 100%. So she's joining us.
Yeah, so we are doing a German Mexican fusion dish. So we were actually talking about this on.
So this is a German Mexican fusion dish or a menu of German food and Mexican food.
We're doing it. We don't know how we're going to do it, but Germany and Mexico are going to collide, and
we're
going to bring peace to the world in the form of food.
In the form of food,
yes.
Germans and Mexicans.
Yes.
Very, very, very diligent peoples.
The last time Germany and Mexico met, we knocked them out of the World Cup.
Oof. Do you think is she a soccer/football fan?
Oh, she is. Okay, so the one thing about Ani is like she knows her sport. She knows her stats. Like I feel ashamed because I don't know the amount of information that she knows. And she will shame you when it comes to like basketball stats.
Gotcha.
Like when the draft happened, like she was telling me all about all this.
She's in it.
The players that are
Is
coming
she
to
a
the Orlando
fantasy?
Magic.
Does she do fantasy basketball?
I
Do they
think-
have? They have fantasy football. I imagine they have fantasy basketball teams.
Wouldn't that be like insane amount of like setting your?
I have no idea, man. I don't. I've never gotten involved in that because I know that it's a deep, dark hole to jump into to learn so much about fantasy football. Like there's so much going on.
If you were to dive into the fantasy league, like what sport would you do? Would you do hockey, baseball, basketball?
I would probably do ping pong.
Okay,
Probably ping pong. Something simple.
fantasy ping pong.
Maybe curling. I might do fantasy curling.
Yo, I am waiting for the Mexican, the country of Mexico to have a curling team because
Yeah.
I feel like we would kill it.
I think you guys would be fantastic. Oh boy,
yeah.
I think you guys would be fantastic, man. So no,
No,
Matthew Pfeiffer
no.
says, okay, so you guys are not teasing me. No, that was not a tease. Like we really are working on a German Mexican fusion Friday menu, and it is going to be fantastic.
What did Bernsey say right there?
She says this is the most ambitious collab between Mexico and Germany since the Zimmerman papers. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh man. So Matt McIver says, Patricio, could you also do a short radio advert for some sort of medical product? # radio voice.
Okay.
So how about this? Give us a medical product. Just any medical product, easy. Any medical product, and Patio Furniture will break off a little.
I'm trying to think because like I've been doing a lot more radio.
You cut
now.
a promo.
I could definitely cut a promo.
Cut a promo for him. Yeah, what would you guys like to hear Patricio cut a promo about? And if there's a difficult word, Jess B will come on here and she'll pronounce the
And
word for you.
I feel more comfortable and like I'll still do it whatever
Yeah,
they
yeah.
put up there, but like I feel more comfortable like doing the announcement for like an event like Sunday live and only on pay-per-view.
I gotcha.
Two worlds collide and this and that, like the little blue pills.
Okay, let's talk about the two things we received. So first, Michelle has those do a syringe,
Do a syringe.
and then Christian Basil says the little blue pills. Like, man, we got rock stars in our crew, bro. Michelle's like needles. Christian Basil's like erectile dysfunction medication. He's getting crazy.
When you want the medication straight to your blood, syringe. Brought to you by Johnson & Johnson. Little blue pills. When life is hard and you're not, they'll get you going. Promo for the douching bag.
Promo for a douching bag.
For a douching bag.
Oh, the bag used. It's a medical term.
It is.
It's a medical term. The bag used while douching.
Yeah.
To douche.
Douchebag. You know what it's for.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, like
That's
I don't
fantastic.
even know what's going on that
Dana
one.
Ricker's first album.
Who's Dana Ricker?
Hold on, Dana Ricker he's in here. He's from Ontario.
Okay.
Fantastic musician.
I love the Canadians.
He's been a kitchen killer for years. Also incredible. Does a lot of live streams. Beautiful piano, guitar, writing, harmonies. Absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to give you a little effects on this one.
Dan Ricker's first album.
Dana.
Oops.
Oh, so a little bit. I'm going to give you some effects for this promo right here. Here you go.
Oh, I thought you were giving me like effects or
No, effects.
Effects.
This is the effect.
This is the effect.
Yeah. This is
Dana
without the
Rickers.
effect.
Oh,
That's
okay.
with the effect.
I thought the little blue pill was kicking in.
Oh, not yet. 10 to 15 minutes.
So Dana Rickers. What was his first album? What was the name of the album?
Dana Ricker's first album. Is this self-titled? Laney Lerner, what's up? You know what it's for. Douche. Feels
Feel
like
fresh.
a summer breeze.
Feels like a summer breeze.
God. That's awesome.
Oh my God, Wiener Schnitzel with habanero sauce.
Mama Floyd actually came up. Now, do you want Patio Furniture to cut a promo on Wiener Schnitzel and habanero sauce? Because I think you could do a great job on a Wiener Schnitzel
Wiener
habanero
Schnitzel with
promo.
habanero sauce. I'm trying to do like a Mexican German accent right there, like Venus, because it's Wiener Schnitzel with
Wiener Schnitzel.
Wiener Schnitzel. Because
Wiener
like
Schnitzel.
they don't say W. Like
How do you say habanero with the Mexican dialect?
habanero.
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 Yeah, it's like
Habanero.
Like you gotta like throw the shoulders back a little bit when you're doing it. That's the thing. I'm
Habanero.
horrible at accents. I could try my best.
Laney
but
Lerner, same
everything-
thing, blue pill. Listen, you got to talk to Jeff about that, bro. There's nothing we can do about that. So you try the accents, but everything.
Everything turns Indian.
Really?
Yeah. So when I was doing my Bane accent at Dragon Con,
Give us your Bane accent. Hold on, effects.
It's Bane. You know it's Bane, Todd. I come here every day. Like the streets will run with Razzie Zazzy. I'm gonna blow up Gotham Stadium.
I'm going to bro it up.
I'm gonna blow it up. I'm gonna blow up Gotham Stadium.
But like the thing was, because I was so into the character at Dragon Con, I was just excited to be out there having a great time with Allison Chase and everybody else. And even my homeboy Carlos came along for the ride.
Otero.
Oh yeah,
Dark man.
Oh dude, it was his first time in Hotlanta. And the reason why he came was because he's never been.
Yeah.
And literally
Got to go to Hotlanta, babe. Dude, you were at Atlanta one weekend. I was in Atlanta the next weekend.
A lot of my friends were like different days that we were there.
Yeah.
Like the second I left, my boy BK and Natalie go to Atlanta. And then once they left, you guys went. I'm like, who else is going to Atlanta?
Yeah. Why can't we just go all at the same time? What the hell?
Do you want a pain reliever that works?
Picky bastard, aren't you?
I don't know why I stopped at picky bastard.
So Dana said, let's see, you get to make it up as it is untitled as of yet. So Dana Ricker does not have a name for his...
Now, you see, I am horrible at improv.
For his
it takes
album.
me like 4 days to write one joke.
Okay,
so when
I gotcha.
it comes to Dana Ricker presents... Dana Ricker presents...
Dana Ricker.
The Douchebag Needle Blue Pill.
Pepto-Bismol. Do Pepto-Bismol. Do it.
Dana Ricker's first album, Pepto-Bismol. The relief you need now.
It's fantastic. So
with great voice comes great responsibility.
But you
guys
do
are just
this
wheeling around like you
for
found a
radio
dance gun.
shows. You do this for radio.
Yeah.
So look, give us something you would normally give us. Give us something in your wheelhouse, in the patio furniture wheelhouse.
Let's see. Damn it, why am I freezing up right now? Like, this is the opportunity of a lifetime. Here on KitchenKillaz.
Here it is.
I said it right.
You did.
I said it right. Okay. Check me out. Actually, you know what? No, I'll do my own promo.
Yeah.
The way I do it. Okay. Hey, guys, check me out this Wednesday live and only at Graffiti Junction in Thornton Park for hosting. I'm not hosting trivia this week. I just realized that. But I will be hosting trivia next Wednesday at 8 o'clock at Thornton Park, Graffiti Junction. I will be hosting 90s general knowledge trivia.
And 90s general knowledge.
Yeah. So the stuff that you were supposed to know when you were a kid, hopefully you still know it now.
Yeah. What's an example of a 90s general knowledge question?
Pythagorean's theorem.
Pythagorean's theorem. The 90s. Interesting.
I'm sure someone's going to put Pythagorean's theorem right there up.
Hit us with Pythagorean theorem. Hit us with it. You know it. You know what it is. You know what it is. I know what it is. You guys know what this is. Just go back into the 90s or the 80s or the 70s. Some of us are a little older than some others, but that's okay. We forgive you. No big deal.
I wear my grays proudly.
I wear them proudly. That is true. So on task this Friday, German, Mexican fusion menu.
Yeah, we were actually talking about making like a schnitzel taco. And then we're like, would that work, or would that?
Now, is Wiener Schnitzel a dessert, or is it a dinner, or what is Wiener Schnitzel? I've heard, is it a sausage? I've heard it a lot, but I don't know what it is.
A squared plus B equals C squared. Correct.
Bingo. Coming from the doctor.
Love it.
Coming from the doctor, you win. What did she win? What did Dr. Alyssa Rose win?
Dr. Rose, if you show up to bingo, you get a free bingo card, meaning you get to double your chances on winning a very adult prize.
Or if you come to Friday's show where the Great Patio Furniture is cooking, we'll also have a prize for you. Mm-hmm. We don't know what it's going to be.
It'll be behind the censored box, but it'll be for you.
It'll definitely be behind the censor box. That's right. So Wiener Schnitzel, I think Mama Floyd is saying bread. It means it's Wiener Schnitzel. Is Wiener breaded and Schnitzel is the protein?
I believe so, because I remember I was talking to Ani about this today, and she's like, well, I got to beat the...
Alyssa Rose, easy. Alyssa Rose says, isn't it an adult toy?
Yes. Oh, God. Yeah, Thursday nights at 9 o'clock at Graffiti Junction College Park, I do host adult bingo from 9 p.m. till around 11:30, or until the prize is run out.
I've seen the pictures, I've seen the videos. It is a time.
It is insane.
It is a party.
Yeah,
you guys have a good time, dude. Now, if you call bingo, and just a little bit, if you call bingo and you take your card up there and it was not bingo, and you in fact called a false bingo, is there a penalty for that?
There is a great penalty for when someone calls false bingo, and it's either, depending if Cooper's, our buddy Ryan Cooper, if he's there, you get spanked with a lightsaber. But if Whitney's there, you get spanked with a paddle in front of everybody, and we make a TikTok out of you say, this is what happens when you call false bingo. The last one that we did actually hit 500,000 views on TikTok.
Now listen, if you guys don't know Whitney, when she hits you with this paddle, you're going to feel it.
Oh, yeah.
Whitney doesn't play.
Oh, no, she doesn't.
She's very serious, and she takes her paddling very, very seriously. Mm-hmm. So don't go up there with a false bingo card.
And I do give out a lot of free drinks while I'm hosting bingo, and we have a great time. Like, even Michelle came out one day, and like I don't know how the hell she made it home that night. Jess, you too.
Uh-oh.
You. Oh my goodness.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we got some stories from bingo.
Adult bingo kids. Oh, yeah. So, yes, it is an adult toy, Alyssa Rose. Matthew Pfeiffer says, Wiener Schnitzel is breaded veal. Here's this Wiener Schnitzel is an easy German recipe and one of our favorites. Boneless pork chops can also be substituted for veal and taste excellent.
I look forward to it.
So that's what Wiener Schnitzel is. Breaded veal or breaded pork chops.
I'm learning more and more every day. I love it.
Nice. So would you guys fusion that, or are you going to have that as a dish and have something separate as like a Mexican authentic dish?
When we were talking about this earlier today, I was like, let's throw some ideas. Like
Yeah.
she was talking about German potato salad, and I just think back to the Simpsons episode when they went to hell, and Homer's just screaming out, German potato salad, because that's all they had at hell, and the coleslaw had pineapple in it. But we were throwing ideas and it's like saying like dishes. I'm like, well, if you did this, how can we put it with that? And then we were coming up with ideas, which I'm not going to go into full
Friday.
detail. Yeah, you got to come out. You got to either come out or watch on Friday as Germany and Mexico make some really, really cool dishes.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, dude. Because like Ani's a great cook.
Oh yeah,
she makes fantastic food. Mm-hmm. You're a great cook. You make fantastic food. You taught me how to make elote, and I now hold that as the 0 bar anytime I see elote anywhere else.
Give a man a corn, feed him for a day. Teach a man a corn. You feed him for a lifetime.
I'll eat all your corn. I'll eat all the corn. So anytime I see elote, I'm like, all right, let's see what you got.
While I was in Atlanta, I actually had some really good elote, and I immediately thought about you.
I saw you holding it up as Bane. you were dressed as Bane, right? And you had your elote, your street corn with you.
And you know me, I am not a fan of spicy food.
That's true.
But I actually had it with tahini that day, and it was insane, deliciously good.
I've realized that like I don't like things too hot, but the tahini is such a great flavor, man.
It's a well
so
balanced.
good. You just have to use it properly, and you need to use your own tahini wisely.
Yeah.
However you want to tahini your tahini.
You don't go,
unless you really want to get nailed in the
it.
face with tahini, then do that. But if you're going for it to complement the other flavors in the elote or the street corn, just go easy, man. Go easy.
It's pronounced latte. But no, I'm excited because, like I said, like you said, it's been a while since I've been over here. Well, I mean, I'm here all the time, every now and then.
It's been a while since you cooked, though.
It's been a while since I cooked
for a Friday night show,
and yeah,
I'm looking forward to it.
We're gonna have a great time.
New concept, so which is going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited to be in the kitchen with you.
This will be our first time together.
Yeah,
in the kitchen.
one of the things I like the most about this is I get to I'm not here all night long while everything happens
you're
back
not?
here. No, not on Friday night. You can do that on Friday night. I won't be here, baby. I'm going to be in there. That's right. We still have the multiple cameras rocking and rolling. We have the music playing. It's going to be awesome, but I'm going to be in the kitchen with you and Ani. Going to be whipping it up. I'm a great sous chef. I'm also a great person to stay the hell out of the way if I need to. I'm very, very good at it. But we're going to do the featuring, almost like Guy Fieri's drives, dine-ins, and divers. Dives, drive-ins, and dines. Diners,
as a
drives,
person
and
who does production
diners, drives.
for their own show.
Yeah.
It gets crazy, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, I can't wait.
Do you ever when I'm doing Chaos and when I'm doing one of the other 400 other shows that I'm a part of?
Also true.
Do you
403? I keep count. I'm kind of a fan.
Do you and I'm asking this seriously, do you tend to shut everything around you out while
what do you mean?
You when I'm setting up for Chaos and I'm putting out the cables, doing the sound.
Oh, during your setup.
Yeah, during the setup.
Yeah.
I check out completely.
Yeah, I have to.
Yeah.
I have to because I go over every one of my connections in my mind over and over and over again to make sure that they can hear it. Mm-hmm. So anytime I do anything like this, I'll start with each individual person. So, okay, let's say Friday night, let's say we were at the table. Let's say Friday night you and I were right here.
Yeah.
I would say, okay, Patricio is in that chair. He's talking to that microphone. That XLR cable goes to channel 4 over here. Channel 4 over here goes to the input there. That input goes out there through that codec. Let me see if I'm getting a signal. I am. Check. Microphone, done. This microphone, done. That guitar, same thing. Your guitar, same thing. Camera on the laptop, same thing. All the feeds, all the lines, everything. I have to check out.
What's your state of mind when it doesn't work? Because we've all had technical
problem solving.
Yeah, the problem solving, troubleshooting, and all that.
I'm very good at deductive reasoning and figuring out problems like that in real time. One Friday night, actually, Zach and Alyssa were here. They sat right on the chair here, and Zach and Alyssa said that they were going to make the agreement with themselves because Zach runs a studio. Mm-hmm. It's what he does. So this is all he does. Not all. He's involved in many things, but this is a big part of his life. His career is production.
Yeah.
So they said we're going to check out. We're not going to look at this. We're not going to do it like that. We're not going to be, oh, how's he doing that? How's he doing that? We're not going to do that. And they said that lasted about 15 seconds.
Yep.
Zach and Alyssa were like, Zach's like, I'm sitting here and I'm watching you, and we weren't sure what was going on, but something was going on technically. I wasn't sure what was happening. So there was one time that the Great Commodore is playing guitar. I'm singing. I don't know what it sounds like to them. So I'm also listening to the music come back in through my ear that's in a 15-second lag from what I'm singing in real time as Jay plays.
Dude, are you serious?
And while we're doing that, there's comments going on as well. And then we were sharing a screen. So I was trying to work on the screen share, work on the comments, listen to the song coming in and balance it with me playing with the Great Commodore so they could hear everything in real time, making sure that everything was working here because we had some hardware issues.
I honest to God don't know how you do it. Because
in my mind, I was just doing it. I didn't even think about that. I didn't pay any attention to it until Alyssa pointed it out and Zach pointed out. I didn't even think about it like that. It didn't make... it just had to happen.
Okay.
So the only time I had that moment of reality is when I realized that what I was listening to was something I had sang 15 seconds ago that I'm thinking about and singing right now. And I couldn't skip a beat because we're in the middle of a song. We're live.
Yeah.
You know, so that was like the circular, like what I'm listening to. Cool. The balance is good. Let's do that. That's up. This is up. That's up. That's up. We're good. Put everything down. Comment off. Share screen down, and we're good. So when stuff like that pops up, it's like, especially when you're live, because that's all we do. You know,
and the thing is, like, I'm not a fan of pre-records because I like the pressure of the live the live atmosphere.
Yeah, man, absolutely, dude. That's where that to me is that energy that I love the most. I love live theater, live performing. Like recording is one thing, but I also know that I'm a perfectionist and I'll delve deep into the editing, and I will never be good enough, and I'll never release anything. So I just need to do it live. I need to get it over with. I need to be done.
I recently started doing appearing on Real Laughs on 104.1, and we do everything is pre-recorded.
Gotcha.
Like all the shows that go out there the entire tonight's episode and tomorrow's episode were recorded on Friday.
Gotcha.
And it's a different mindset because like I'm having a conversation with you, but at the same time it's like my mindset when I do a live show, my conversation and my train of thought sometimes get fueled and influenced by the live comments.
Of course.
Yeah, it's like you're not having a great conversation.
Of course. Yeah,
boom.
absolutely, man.
Does someone talking about douchebags?
Yeah, Matt McIver saying that ain't Pepsi in that can. This is Alyssa's comment about that Friday night. She goes, I hated it. It was mind-blowing how much Billy multitasked that night. It was absurd. Michelle's like, that night was crazy. But it was I will say this, like Matt says, it's like working in a kitchen. You get a rhythm and flow.
Yeah.
You fall into that rhythm and that flow, and you kind of get what needs to happen. And it's like, okay, when it starts to cascade and the house of cards starts to fall, and it's like, okay, no problem. I'll go to my beta. That failed. I'll go to my backups backup. That failed. Let me go to my backup. Oh, man. Then that's when the anxiety starts to raise up, and it's like, okay, deductively, I have this many ways I can solve this problem. But we're also live right now. That's my favorite part. High stress, problem solving, a little bit of anxiety, but so we're still live. So I feel like I owe it to myself, to the Great Commodore, to everybody watching. Like it's my responsibility to make sure that no matter what happens, we keep going.
It's a bit of a rush.
Of course, absolutely. I love it, man.
I love it.
You know, it's a lot of fun. You've been doing this for a while.
Yeah, no, I like doing live shows for podcasting. You know, going on for the fourth year of Chaos, and actually, we're entering. Holy crap, we're about to enter our fifth year.
Yeah, I think it was 2018 or 19 that I met you, and that was
2018.
Yeah, 2018. Yeah. So we're working on 4 years.
4 years. 4 years. Yeah, 4 years. Oh no, because I'm thinking about Enter the Black Hole with Rick and Anthony.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Anthony.
And when I met you with the Side of Chaos, your team was
completely different.
Your team was you had Billy, you had Jessica, you had Mike. There was another guy that you had as well. I can see him. Tim. Yep. You had Tim. It was you guys had we had a table, bro. We had that full. We remember we did the sandwich,
the podcast sandwich.
The podcast sandwich. we did with a side of chaos, KitchenKillaz with a side of chaos.
That was insane, and
dude,
that was
people stayed for the entire. They came in for the first podcast, stayed for the whole KitchenKillaz show, and stayed till the entire second podcast was done.
I think that was one of the very few times that I did like a pre-record because I know we didn't go live with the first one. We just recorded it.
We recorded
the last one. Yeah, we went live.
Yep, that's right.
And I feel more in my element when I'm doing a live show.
Yeah.
Even though I couldn't come up with a freaking promo.
Like you said, it's the comments, it's the camaraderie, it's bouncing back and forth, it's talking, and a lot of it is interacting.
Yeah.
You and I could talk to ourselves all day and record it, but when we have other people in the comments, like tossing in memories, tossing in comments, like Matt McIver, that ain't Pepsi in that can. Like Matthew Pfeiffer always bringing the cooking aspect of it into it. Mama Floyd always bringing whatever it is. She's super supportive. If it's music, she's like music. If it's food, she's like food. Whatever. Let's rock and roll. Dr. Alyssa Rose. We have a doctor in the house. How cool is that? Michelle Hess keeping everybody busy, keeping everybody, she's great with like memories and ideas. Oh, I remember this. Do you remember this? And then if you ask for something, hey, somebody give us an option to give us a song. Boom, she's one of the first ones to be like, hey, how about this? How about this? How about this? So really great, and I love bouncing off that.
It's fun.
That energy.
It really is.
I love that's why I like the Friday nights are a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Put that up.
This one right here? Yeah. Christian Basil, between tech issues, dropping Wi-Fi, StreamYard borking out, guests showing up late and not at all, going off script, audio drops, and having to go really, really bad, live productions, no pressure.
Amen.
Yeah, very true.
Amen.
And those are all very accurate, and those are something that you risk every single time you go live.
Yeah.
You risk it. It doesn't always happen, but you always kind of have to be prepared for what happens if it does happen. If you have a mic go down, if you have a cable go down, if one of your lines doesn't show up, it's like, okay, cool, and you've got backups.
Yeah.
I've got this, I get this, switch over to mic, let's plug this in, let's do this.
I love playing off the words of, with the side of chaos when we start doing a show. Like, there's always like one small technical issue that I might have overlooked because, going through everything, making sure the guest is okay, making sure the live feed is ready to go, making sure
now you started doing the one-on-ones.
Yeah.
Great idea, man.
The one-on-ones is a lot easier because I take out the aspect of keeping an eye on the comments and the camera. It's just one camera and everything's away. So it's just me talking.
You're focusing with your guest.
Exactly.
Dialed in with them.
And it's a lot easier because there's no, jumping back and forth. And because it's like it's a genuine organic conversation.
Yeah.
Next week I'm sitting down with Christy Lee. She is in Orlando. Oh my God, she's an artist. She is a gallery director. She is a curator. We are touching down. I'm sitting down with her. I keep saying we. I'm sitting down with her.
We're sitting down together.
Yeah, we're sitting down together. Thank you. Appreciate that.
I'm here for you.
To talk about art because we have a couple of things that's coming up with the Chaos Network that's slowly building up more and more with other shows that we have coming in. But I'm sitting down with Christy because we're going to talk about her traveling down to Miami for a huge art expo that's going to be down there. I believe the entire month of October and November. I may be wrong on those dates. Christy will fix me up when we do the episode next week. But
that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm
nice,
loving
dude.
it. I love podcasting.
Yeah.
I love staying busy.
Yeah.
And with the events that I'm doing, the shows, hosting events with Graffiti Junction, shout out to them because they're giving me a great opportunity. And shout out to GoldenEye Entertainment. My boy BK and I hooked up about a year ago. And we've been killing it ever since with all these different games that we do, different events, and we're expanding more because we're hopefully branching out outside of the downtown Orlando area.
Nice.
And possibly going into Winter Park.
Winter Park's a great area.
And or Apopka or the Mills area. So there's more.
Oh, Mills great too. There's so much stuff in Mills.
The dynamic of Mills is an area that I haven't really been into as much as I would like to because I'm a downtown guy.
Yeah. You always have been.
Yeah. And I'm excited to see the dynamic and the kind of people that I'm going to be running into in the Mills area because I've never really focused on that area as much as I do with downtown.
Gotcha. Yeah, the Mills area is beautiful, man. And I think that's really good. I like the fact that you're expanding. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah, no. If you're not expanding, you're not doing shit.
People love that stuff, man. People love the trivia. They love the bingo. They love that kind of stuff. They love the community and the prizes and the fun. It's like a little bit of a break and you get to be a kid for a short period of time, just for a couple freaking hours. You get to go and just have a blast and let loose.
You want to hear a secret?
I love secrets.
Every trivia show that I've done, whether it's Friends, Seinfeld, Harry Potter, Star Wars, whatever it is.
90s coming up.
I don't write the questions until an hour before show.
Do you do that purposely or do you do that because you're a fantastic procrastinator?
I'm a fantastic procrastinator.
Gotcha. Do you feel that the quality of the questions are better than if you were to write them a day before?
I feel like if I were to write them a day or two or a week beforehand, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna change something. I like to go.
How many questions?
I do. It's 5 per round with a tiebreaker at the end if needed of each round. We do 3 rounds and then we have the final question. So anywhere between 18 to 20 questions.
Gotcha.
Depending on if I need to do multiple tiebreakers.
Gotcha. Interesting.
Yeah.
Have you had to do multiple tiebreakers before?
Harry Potter.
Really?
Harry Potter, Star Wars, and Friends.
Did you realize real quick? Are you a Harry Potter fan?
No.
So did you realize real quick that you were bringing amateur questions to a professional arena?
The Harry Potter fans are by far the most difficult fans I've ever dealt with.
Really?
Because the pronunciation of a certain individual that I messed up.
We'll set them off, bro.
Oh, my God.
Set them off, dude.
I lost my voice after Harry Potter trivia.
Just trying to speak over everybody?
No, yelling at everybody.
Yelling at everybody?
Yeah, because it's like,
You're like, you know what I'm saying?
There are certain phrases that I could say at trivia and on my podcast that I wish not to say on KitchenKillaz because this is a respectable family show.
That's right.
And I'm nothing but chaos.
Yeah, we're respectable talking about syringes and blue pills. Yeah, we're respectable. It's like 10 out of 10 respect. 10 out of 10.
Oh my God! But yes, Christian. I'm sure Christian like kind of goes through the exact same thing.
Oh, I bet he's run into some Whovian fans that have just grinded his gears.
Now you see, I wouldn't mind doing a Doctor Who trivia night.
That'd be awesome.
Because oh my God, no, one of the recent ones that gave me a lot of feedback was the pirate trivia.
Okay, Pirates of the Caribbean or Pirates in general?
Pirates in general.
Really?
Because people were like, well, it's pronounced like this. Well, actually, back in 1780, this. I'm like, will you just enjoy your freaking prize and leave me alone? We're having fun.
See, the person you got to worry about was the person I thought you'd have to worry about in this crew, and that's Dr. Alyssa Rose. She goes, I was that guy in Arrested Development trivia one time. Like, I wasn't rude about it, but had a few, actually moments for the host because she had never seen it.
You see, in the extended director's cut, the directors talk about it in the audio commentary. So you're wrong, sir. Give me my 3 points. Sit down!
If you go into the hidden, deleted features of the scenes that were never released for the last 27
years. If you pause the image, reverse it, and then play it backwards, it actually says this. So I'm actually right. Patricia.
There was an old blog 34 years ago that the writer had that is recently defunct, and in January, the second week on a Tuesday at 2:06 p.m., she actually put this up, and it refutes what you're saying, sir. It's like
those are the conversations I have on a Wednesday night at trivia.
So, did you have more problems with Star Wars fans, or would you say Harry Potter fans?
Now, you see, Star Wars fans are logical.
Yeah.
It's a logical fan base. Harry Potter fans, like...
Well, Star Wars is based in science. Harry Potter is based in magic.
Let's not forget that that Harry Potter is just a version of Star Wars, but with crappier lightsabers.
Yeah. I've heard this.
I know, and
I've heard this comparison. It's striking.
No, it's not sorry. It's spot on.
It is.
Like, I'm sorry. Harry Potter is Star Wars, but with crappy lightsabers.
Yeah. I saw that.
Fight me. I will fight you outside.
I saw that comparison a while ago. I was like, oh my God, it is.
Yeah.
It's perfect. There was an episode of Phineas and Ferb that was exactly like the first Avengers movie. Identical.
I think every show does that purposefully.
Identical. I think that's an Easter egg. They're Phineas and Ferb fans. They'll get this. I'm sorry. It's such a small part of our watcher base. Yeah, but they specifically will lose their minds over this, and then it'll be a TikTok in 10 years.
Now you see, I'm done with Marvel.
Yeah,
I've been done with Marvel.
What was your breaking point?
Iron Man 2.
Iron Man 2? That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
You were done with Marvel. When did that come out?
Years ago.
It was like 2010 or something crazy like that. I think Iron Man 1 came out in 2008.
Because once it got me, once I saw the oh my God, the closing scene at the very end.
Yeah.
It's like, oh crap, there's another one.
Yeah.
There's another one. There's going to be more. My God, it links it to this.
Let me bring this up. Well, actually, Star Trek is the science-based, but Star Wars is just a good evil hero's journey. There's a lot of science in Star Wars. Check out ion drives. You can. I've watched a lot of stuff about Star Wars where they talk about a lot of the science that in '77 that George Lucas was coming up with. People are looking at it, they're like, that's actually how you would do it. That is real. That's how they would do this. People are still trying to make lightsabers. Like true professionals at like Boston Mechanics, people that are creating the future. I will say this, a lot of science in Star Trek too. A lot of science in Star Trek. Star Wars is just a good evil hero's journey. Star Wars is a good evil hero's journey, but I don't think it's just a good evil hero's journey. But what is your question, sir?
No, I was gonna ask you this.
I love questions.
Do you think in our generation we will cure cancer or build a lightsaber first?
Build a lightsaber.
Right.
Yep. There's too much money in cancer. There's too much.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. No way. I had this conversation with my crew like 2 weeks ago. It's 2022, and we're still running into problems with this.
Yeah.
That we have no idea. Like we just sent. Artemis. We just launched Artemis. We have the ability to drive electric cars, which is pretty much impossible, and connect to an electric power grid to recharge those cars, which is also pretty much freaking impossible. We figured that out.
Yeah.
All that stuff. We strapped cars to spaceships and shot them into space. We've landed rovers on Mars. That's so far away. No big deal. But cancer. We don't know where it comes from. We have no clue. If we did, we would just not do that thing. But we don't. Sometimes that happens to people that have literally done nothing. Then you have somebody can smoke and drink for their entire life. They're perfectly fine. You have this person who's led a healthy life, who eats healthy, takes care of themselves. It just happens.
The surfer who's out in the sun, 24/7.
Yeah,
having
we don't know where
life.
it comes from. We have no idea what to do about it. So we hit ourselves with what? Poison, chemotherapy, and radiation. Like, really?
I'm not a fan, and I'm sorry we're kind of diverting from Friday's episode, which is going to be amazing. German
Mexican and German fusion.
But no, I'm the kind of person that I do my best to avoid putting medicine in my body.
Sure,
I
get that.
You've heard my cough.
Yeah.
You've heard me sick over the last few weeks. Oh, here we go.
Oh. Neil deGrasse Tyson once said that as a kid he thought the automated doors that slide open was one thing he thought would never happen from Star Trek, and it's one of the first ones we did, right?
Yeah.
Sliding open doors, no way. Go to a Publix.
That's how we see Darth Maul in the Phantom Menace.
Oh yes, that's how we see him.
Which is by far, I feel
I watched Phantom Menace last night. So good.
I did.
Have you seen? I think you talked to me about it. I wanted to ask you this. Have you seen Lights and Magic? The series on Disney Plus.
Oh my God!
I watched the first 2 episodes already. Jess and I watched them yesterday. Just incredible.
It's insane.
And it really was like and the indomitable spirit. And they were talking to George Lucas, and they were talking about creating. What does it take? And John Hammond said the same thing in Jurassic Park. It's an act of sheer will. Persistence. It's an act of sheer will. What's up, Nathan? Good to see you, dude. So yeah, man. So a lot going on. Check out Patricio. Patricia's got a lot of stuff going on. With the Side of Chaos, the one-on-ones, he's got all the trivia. He's got the bingo. You got a lot of stuff happening. A lot of shows you're a part of. 104.1.
Yeah.
Also now a part of that.
I want to talk about that one real quick because my goal at the beginning of the year was to get back on radio. I had a little bit of my foot in the door last year, but my goal was to get back on radio. And thanks to James Yon, Miguel Colon, Ken Miller, Mike Hurley, all the guys from Real Laughs on 104.1 gave me the opportunity to jump on there.
Sure.
And I've gotten to sit down with virtually in virtual studio with a couple of comics who are touring the nation and just throw out some jokes here and there, crack up some comedians, have great genuine conversations, and still being able to promote my brand, still being able to push the law office of Aaron Morse, 407-900-7451, morse-firm.com. But no, I'm so blessed because they've given me the opportunity and they continue to have me back on, and I'm very happy. I'm very blessed because I actually gave a damn, and I'm getting what I've been busting my ass for.
Yeah, hey man, you can't get it out if you don't put it in. You got to invest it, and you've been putting time, energy, right? A lot of networking, a lot of community, a lot.
Yeah. No, and shout out to freaking once again BK Brian Knox from Golden Eye Entertainment. If it wasn't
what up, BK?
If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be doing trivia. I wouldn't be doing bingo. And we have a little bit of a surprise. I actually talked to this person on Friday. Friday or Saturday. It was a drunken conversation, but
love drunken conversations.
I talked to her and I'm like, I miss you.
Oh,
you should come back.
Yeah.
And she was totally down for it. And it's our redheaded friend Alex, who was
liked Alex,
previous host on Chaos.
I remember Alex. I just got a Facebook memory about a week ago when you guys were here. Yep.
And we're gonna have Alex back on a couple of shows if she's down to being.
She was slightly unhinged, and I like that about her.
Oh my God, she brought the right amount of chaos.
Yeah. Yeah. She brought a side on her own. You guys had a side collectively. It's like the crew of you, but she brought her own side.
It's like it was a yin and yang of chaos.
Yeah, it was really
all
good.
Chaos.
It was really good. It worked out really well because it was a little bit. It was structured chaos.
Yeah.
About as structured as you can get, but you were close to being unhinged.
I've never had a host pull a taser out on a guest, and it happened.
First time for everything.
Yeah.
I mean, when you step into a show called With a Side of Chaos, you kind of have to expect the unexpected.
Yeah.
Expect the unexpected when you least expect it. Something like that. But Friday,
yes.
German Mexican fusion menu.
German Mexican fusion. We'll
you
find,
and the
we'll
great
find another
Ani Cunningham.
Ani Cunningham. Can't wait to do it.
Ani Cunningham. It's going to be good, man. I'm looking forward to it.
I can't wait. I'm excited.
So real quick, before you get going, run everybody down, your shows and the times. When can they see you? Where do they see you? Where can they do this?
WithAsideOfChaos.com.
Boom. There it is. WithAsideOfChaos.com. All the information, the schedules, everything is up there?
I updated the website a few weeks ago to show everything that I do. But just to break it down, Monday, it's my time, leave me alone. Tuesday, my time, leave me alone.
My God.
Wednesday, every other Wednesday, I am hosting trivia over at Graffiti Junction, Thornton Park. The last 2 Wednesdays of September, it'll be back-to-back that I'll be hosting. I'm actually going to be doing 6 shows the last 2 weeks of actually, I got to update that one right there because it's not Bobo. We already had Bobo.
Slacker. Slacker. You guys can go to withasideofchaos.com. There it is right there.
I update a lot of websites, so my apologies.
Yeah, what the hell? What the hell? Let's go ahead and bring this bad boy up right here. Here we go.
But yeah, if you scroll down, go ahead to probably 3/4 of the way down.
Here's the one-on-ones.
Yep.
Gotcha.
That's my new little project that I'm doing by myself.
Nice.
It's just me having fun with
Great
certain
graphic.
individuals.
I like the
Thank
graphic.
you.
Where to find our shows? Ooh, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Spreaker, Google Podcasts, Facebook, and Apple Podcasts. Nice. The great Aaron.
Yeah.
Gotta love Aaron.
Couldn't do it without him. And right there, I mean, shout out to Jess.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for her, I would not be podcasting.
Yeah.
So.
Really?
Yeah,
Nice.
no, if it wasn't for her, I would not have started Chaos.
The great Billy Ortiz. I remember Billy. Fantastic.
Billy was the one who, pushed us over the edge, and we started doing even more and more shows.
Oh,
And
look at these
you.
crazy guys.
Look at you.
Look at Aaron looking salty. Looking salty. And look at that hair, bro.
Dude, I am.
Look at that hair, bro. There it is.
I'm one of the very few podcasts that has a billboard.
That's awesome.
And actually, I could change that now because according to Orlando Magazine, I am third best Orlando podcaster. Not podcast show, but podcaster individual.
Nice.
I came in third place with Orlando Magazine this year.
Man, that is awesome. Here's the great Joshua. I see Josh. You know Josh saved a baby.
He did.
Joshua Mendonk. Oh, it's there.
I know.
It's on the other side. I'll never take it off.
Actually,
Tanner?
had a communication with Tanner a few days ago,
Love
so
Tanner.
he's going to be coming back a little bit. But here it is, the weekly events and spots that I be doing all over Orlando.
Look at that hair, dude. You look so professional in your suit and everything.
Thank you.
Here we go. Trivia night every Wednesday. 100 Rebel credits. 100 credits and
I don't
prizes.
know why he put that symbol, but we do give $100 in prizes. We also give out drinks.
Oh, yeah, put a dollar sign.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means. 100 Rebels? We're getting Rebels?
We're giving away Rebels.
Love some Rebels. So, General and Theme Nights, 8 p.m., 700 East Washington Street here in Orlando. Graffiti Junction, making it happen, man, with a side of chaos. And what does this say? Golden Eye Entertainment. Love it. Adult bingo. If you know, you know. Graffiti Junction every Thursday at 9 p.m.
And then we do it every Friday. If you're coming out to the Thursday one, coming out to Friday, where BK hosts it over at Graffiti Junction, Thornton Park. But if you make it out on Thursday, I'll give you a shot if it's your first time.
Also, you can hear the great patio furniture on Real Radio 104.1. And also, he is a producer of Legal Morse of Action podcast.
I love it. Aaron Morris has done a lot for me as well.
Oh,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ, I forgot about Aaron.
There's a great shot right there of Patricio that looked like a maniac. What's going on here, man?
I actually took that photo at Fairvilla, and it's been my profile picture for my my Venmo, my PayPal, and I think my Twitter as well. I just really, really like that photo.
Yeah, people are into some crazy shit. I get it.
Yeah.
Do you have an idea for a podcast with the Side of Chaos Network? Making it happen, dude. Contact page. Look at this guy. He's even got business hours. Partners of Chaos. Look at that. Making it happen. There it is as the rotor turns.
Yep.
Been a guest on there many times.
Many times.
Table Talk. We've been on Table Talk. KK's been on Table Talk several times.
I know Mike Quinn is now doing the garage.
Yeah. We were on there on that show with him as well.
Really?
Yeah, that was really cool.
Oh, damn. Did not know that.
That was really cool. Oh, Papa Price.
He was recently in a car accident, but he survived. He's doing okay.
Man, look at these photos. Fantastic photos, man. Making it happen.
The freaking memories.
Just everybody. Look at a young patio furniture. Look at a young.
That was like a year and a half ago.
Look at a young patio Tuccio. Look at a young patio Dugan. Fantastic. Just making it happen. There's Tim.
Yeah, I love you, Tim. Miss you, Tim.
Great crew.
Look at you.
Uh-oh. Look at that. That was the Glassboro house. That was the Glassboro house. Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, we've had many a memory, sir. Many a memory. Good shot. There it is.
I haven't done one of the above
Yeah,
camera
you haven't
angles
done that in a while.
for real in a while.
Oh, there's Chris, my man Chris, making it happen.
That night was a blur.
Yeah.
That night was also a blur. I don't know. I made empanadas and Two of the best bartenders in Orlando.
I just see a history. I see a pattern forming, sir.
Yeah.
I see a pattern forming. I love it. Fantastic, dude, making it happen. Look at that great patio furniture.
I could pull off a bald.
Yeah, you could.
Whoever told me I couldn't pull off a bald, you're crazy.
You can rock it, man. You're kind of doing it now.
This is like a day of not shaving.
Oh, goodness gracious. Well, hey, guys, we're going to get going, man. Thank you very much for hanging out with us. As you know, the great patio furniture, Patio Duke and Patio Tuccio, and I can talk for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
We got a lot.
Check me. Once this broadcast is over
Yeah.
and you've shared it and you've watched it 3 times back to back on triple speed, go to Real Radio 104.1 tonight at 9 o'clock. I will be sitting down with James Yon, Miguel Colon, Ken Miller, and we're going to be talking some funny stuff. It's at 9 o'clock. If you're not near a radio, tell Alexa to play. Hey, Alexa, play WTKS. Cancel. Sorry, Alexa. I forgot that. Alexa.
As soon as you said it, she lit up right away. I was like,
You tell that lady who lives in the corner in that little bubble.
That's
to
right.
Play WTKS, and you'll be able to listen to my sexy voice on Real Radio 104.1.
It's very sexy.
On iHeartRadio.
It's very sexy. Like, listen, like, measure the sexiness. Go ahead and say something sexy.
I'm wearing Bob's Burger socks.
Now, stand by. I want you to say something sexy, but we're going to do this. Go ahead and say it again.
Pickles taste better. No, cucumbers taste better pickled.
Oh, that actually, the element of mystery, not being able to see you, made that actually more sexy. More sexy, sir.
Yeah, and shout out to the future Super Bowl champions, the Chicago Bears. The Bears. We are undefeated preseason and full season right now. We beat the 49ers 10-19.
Niners, downtown in Chinatown.
We are undefeated in the preseason. You know, we beat the Browns. We beat the oh my God, the Kansas City Chiefs. We beat the Seattle Seahawks.
Done.
You know what? And we're going to be at Lambeau next week, and we're going to take down the Packers. It's going down. I'm telling you.
Downtown
Chicago,
Chinatown.
Just give us a Lombardi Trophy now. We'll call it even.
That's
all
it.
right?
Yeah, let's just call it what it is.
Yeah.
No problem. Give us our stats. Give us our money. Give us our trophy.
I wonder if the Ravens are going against the Bears. I'd love to see.
Ravens.
I'd love to get some beers and some wings with you.
I'm down.
I'm serious.
I'm 100% down. That'd be a lot of fun. We got to find a place where it's like all you can eat wings or like nickel wings or quarter wings.
Oh my! I think Gators Dockside does something like that.
That's what I'm talking about. That'd be fantastic. What a fun show that would be.
That would be an amazing.
That would be a good time to go to, a good game to watch.
Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday. All right, kids, we're going to get going, man. I hope you enjoy this music video. This is Driftside Collide, shot at Castledore Studios by Kayla O'Brien Media. A huge shout out to my guests this evening, the great and illustrious Jess B joining us. She's back there being cute, doing something. There she is. You might get a foot or an ankle or something. Oh, there. Boom. You got a foot and an ankle. To Michelle Hess, thank you very much. To everybody, the entire team. To the great Patio Dugan, Patio Furniture, Patio Tuccio for joining us as well. He's going to be cooking this Friday night with Ani Cunningham.
Yes.
We have a Mexican/German fusion Friday coming up, which I'm really looking forward to. It's going to be a lot of fun.
We are going to have a beautiful time.
We are going
You
to
see,
have
I
a
just went
beautiful
German
time.
Indian.
You did. You got there. You started German. You wound up Indian.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
No, you don't have to apologize. I think it's brilliant.
The Bears.
Thanks for being here, buddy.
Thank you for having me,
Appreciate
buddy.
it, man. We'll talk to you guys soon. Here's Driftside Collide. You guys have a good night. Stay out of trouble. Peace. Hey.
As shadows run in circles, silhouetting as they pass me by. On the wall there's prancing ponies, only drifting through this 2D life. Won't you take my hand and trust me? Won't you leave from pain and touch my flow? There's some space that right beside me. I could be just what you're looking for. As we drift, slide, collide, explode to something undiscovered, something that could lead my world to love. Slide, collide to something special. I might join you in your painting if you join me in my 3D world. I'll run up in horizontal. If you would be my 3D girl, as we drift, slide, collide, explode to something unpredictable, something that could lead my world to love. Slide, collide grow mountains with rivers running rapid like waterfalls. I'm coming home to you. Slide, collide, explode to something unpredictable, something that could lead my world to love. Slide, collide to something special. Collide to something special. Slide, collide to something special. Explode to something undiscovered, something that could lead my world to love. Slide, collide, grow mountains with rivers running rapid like waterfalls. I'm coming home to you. Slide, collide, explode to something unpredictable, something that could lead my world to love. Slide, collide, grow mountains with rivers running rapid like waterfalls. I'm coming home to you. Slide, collide, explode to something unpredictable, something that could lead my world to love. Slide, collide to something special. Collide to something special. Whoa, whoa, no. Whoa, as we drift, slide, collide to something special. Yeah, yeah.
Good night, everybody. We'll see you Wednesday at 7:05 for our Patreon members, 9:05 this Friday with German and Mexican fusion. Fantastic. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.